Another morning, this time out in slightly different location. I don't know if the colors of the sunrise will start coming through or not yet, but still just beautiful being out, listening to the day begin. And we come to Psalm 9 today. Bit of a lengthy one, so settle in and listen. I give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will tell of all of your wonderful deeds. I will be glad and exult in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. When my enemies turned back, they stumbled and perished before you. You have maintained my just cause. You have sat on the throne giving righteous judgment. You have rebuked the nations. You've destroyed the wicked. You've blotted out their name forever. The enemies have vanished in everlasting ruin, and their cities you have rooted out. The very memory of them perished. But the Lord sits enthroned forever. He has established his throne for judgment. He judges the world with righteousness. He judges the people with equity. The Lord is a stronghold for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. And those who know your name put their trust in you. For you, O Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. Sing praises to the Lord who dwells in Zion. Declare his deeds among the peoples. For he who avenges blood is mindful of them. He does not forget the cry of the afflicted. Be gracious to me, O Lord. See what I suffer from those who hate me. For you are the one who lifts me up from the gates of death, so that I may recount all your praises. And in the gates of daughter Zion rejoice in your deliverance. The nations have sunk into the pit they have made, in the net that they hid as their own foot has been caught. The Lord has made himself known. He has executed judgment. The wicked are snared in the work of their own hands. The wicked shall depart to Sheol, all the nations that forget God. For the needy shall not always be forgotten, nor the hope of the poor perish forever. Rise up, O Lord. Do not let mortals prevail. Let the nations be judged before you. Put them in fear, O Lord. Let the nations know that they are only human. As I pull up the words of the poem for today, that last line is really something that captures me. Let the nations know that they are only human. A recognition for me of where we are and where God is. Beth A. Richardson, in her poem, The Same Book, focuses on verse 13, which says, Be gracious to me, O Lord, see what I suffer from those who hate me. And she writes this, Holy One, it seems that lately the ones who hate me are those who claim to be your people. How is it that we read the same book and yet find in it such different meaning? May I not return hate for hate. Instead, may I offer love and a smidgen of the graciousness that you offer to all your beloved creations. I wonder if another piece that could be added to that. I love what she wrote of may I not return hate for hate. I wonder if we could just add one line in there, may I not return fear with fear. It is so easy right now to find reasons to be afraid. And fear can pile up as we add to the fear that we hear around us, the fear that others share with us. And that's not to deny the reality of it, but instead also to speak words like we have heard in this psalm today, that speaks of, as the translators puts it, God's power and justice. God's power over all of this, ultimately. God's power over our lives, God's power over the nations. And a reminder that we, as individuals, we as a nation are only human. We as a worldwide people are only human. Holding on to the trust, holding on in trust to this God of power, but also this God of love. Grace and peace be with you this day.